The state of Georgia. A state in the southeastern region of the United States, best known for its peach production. However, peanuts are at the top of Georgia's production list. It's also home to many Fortune 500 companies such as the Home Depot, United Parcel Service, and Delta Airlines, to name a few. But did you know it's also home to some creepy urban legends? Join us as we look at 5 urban legends from the state of Georgia. For our first urban legend from Georgia. Fort Mountain Haunting. The Fort Mountain Haunting hails around a photograph taken by a tourist and friends. A young man was visiting the historic site in Georgia called Fort Mountain with his friends, and he asked them to take his photo while hiking. While his friend took the photo, he screamed and fainted, and 2 days later he died in the hospital. The doctors said he died from a heart attack. When the photos were developed, in the last photo there was a woman standing next to the young man, even though his friends said there was no one with him when the photo was taken. Other incidents were reported once the picture began to circulate. A naval officer sent it to 13 people and he was promoted within 13 days. Then, a businessperson was sent this same photo, he erased it, and within 13 days he lost everything. While another story says that a laborer received it and sent it to 13 people, and within days he was promoted and all his problems were solved. Many locals say it's the ghost of Cherokee Chief Ross's wife Madame Fire Crochet, who died on February 1, 1839 of pneumonia, after giving her blanket to a child who was freezing. Our next urban legend. Nickajack Creek Bridge. This covered bridge is located in Smyrna, Georgia, and is supposedly surrounded by waterheads. The waterheads are the ghosts of children who died at the creek underneath. The legend states that if you park your car on the bridge, turn off your lights, and place a Snickers bar on your roof, you will hear the scurrying of feet and hands on your car roof, and the Snickers bar will be gone. It is supposedly the ghosts of some children who drowned, or were drowned, in the creek below. Up next. The Talbot County Werewolf Girl. The Burt family was a very prominent and well-off family in Talbot County. The family had several children and lived in a home in the Pleasant Hill area located near Talbotton. The children included one daughter by the name of Emily Isabella Burt. Emily's father died at the age of 37 years old, and her mother inherited the family's 300-acre estate. Shortly after her father's death, her mother sent her to boarding school in Paris, France, where she contracted lycanthropy, a supernatural transformation of a person into a wolf. Shortly after her return to Talbot County, there was a rash of killing and slaughtering of wildlife, including sheep, in the area. After being warned that it was a werewolf they were dealing with, a posse armed with silver bullets descended into the countryside seeking to find the beast. One of the members of the posse came across the wolf, and it was indeed a werewolf. The hunter shot the werewolf, wounding it, and the wolf fled into the woods and escaped. The next day Emily's mother found her suffering from a gunshot wound, and a local doctor treated Emily's injuries, and shortly after her mother sent her back to Europe for treatment of lycanthropy by a specialist. The legend says once Emily was shipped off to Europe, the killing of livestock stopped in Talbot County. For our next urban legend. The Peachtree Hotel Fire. On December 7, 1946, a fire took place at the Weinkauf Hotel, located at 176 Peachtree Street in Atlanta. It was the deadliest hotel fire in American history, killing 119 hotel occupants, including the hotel's original owners. Some people were so desperate to escape, they jumped to their deaths, throwing their children before them. The disaster was nicknamed the Titanic on Peachtree, and it is rumored a local criminal nicknamed the Candy Man set fire to the hotel. Employees in the Ellis Hotel report seeing ghosts, missing tools, and for 2 weeks straight, the fire alarm went off at 2:48 a.m. every night, which was right before the deadly fire took place. For our final urban legend from Georgia. J. Christopher's Public House. In one version of the legend, it states that during the Civil War, the house was a Union hospital and was the site of tragedies surrounding a forbidden romance between Michael, a teenage Union soldier, and Catherine, a Southern Belle nurse. Michael was killed by Confederate soldiers and some believe Catherine hung herself nearby. Michael and Catherine are rumored to linger at the site, dancing in the loft, playing piano, or playing tricks on employees. Reports state that glasses have moved across the bar by themselves, shadowy figures and orbs have been seen, and disembodied voices heard. One cook reported a spirit of a woman walking through the kitchen. So, what did you think of our picks for the urban legends of the state of Georgia? How many more have you heard of? Leave a comment and let me know. Thank you for watching.